Polar Air by Eaton Compressor since 1977. Your factory direct source for all of your compressed air needs. Our next-gen rotary screw cabinet was primarily designed around ease of maintenance. As you can see, all cabinet access panels can be quickly removed. Also, the inner portion of the panel has been manufactured with ultra-quiet noise suppression material. What do you say we look under the hood and kick the tires on this bad boy? Polar rotary screw compressors come stock with master brand, German-made, MAN premium quality filters. High-quality filters can prolong the life of your rotary screw and increase efficiency through low pressure drop, which simply means the filter allows air to pass through with less restriction while maintaining a filtration rating of 2 micron. Also, the standard filter design is non-proprietary to our compressor design. And lastly, the spin-off, spin-on filter design makes servicing the unit quick and easy. The electrical system contains a multi-tap voltage control transformer, which allows input current flexibility in voltage ranges of 208, 220, 230, 440, 460, and 575. In addition, the transformer meets UL, CSA, and CE certifications. If we move east a little bit, we can learn more about the energy-saving master brand ABB Y Delta soft start contactors equipped with adjustable thermal overload motor protection. Let's focus a second on the energy-saving aspect of the contactors. Through the microprocessor, or also known as PLC, an electronic signal is sent to the contactor, activating the drive motor startup in time phases, which reduces startup amp draw by lowering impact on peak demand by 1/3. This function is commonly known as soft start. Also, the contactors meet UL, CSA, and CE certification requirements. The Airbase Industries microprocessor is the brains of the operation. Let's quickly touch base on 4 key features of the PLC. Compressor protection, compatibility, programmable features, and preventive maintenance. Okay, let's break this down into further detail. We can start with compressor protection features. The PLC senses pump reverse rotation and has loss of phase detection. And also high-low voltage protection, high and low temperature sensing, low oil detection and shutdown, and control of maximum motor starts per hour, coupled with motor over amp shutdown. Compatibility is a strength of the Airbase Industry PLC. It comes variable speed ready. Also, it has Y Delta soft start, as previously mentioned. The PLC also controls the unit in a parallel compressor master-slave application with lead lag capability. In an unmanned situation, the input power fault auto restart is just what the doctor ordered. Another really neat standard option is the remote stop start. Sometimes, available space in your factory dictates where your compressor will be located. An on-off switch can be mounted in a more accessible place and problem solved. And lastly, the PLC can be configured to communicate with another compressor or PC through the RS-232 port. The PLC has too many programmable features to cover in this video, so let's examine some of the more popular ones. Pressure ranges can be programmed from 45 psi to 145 psi, permitting you to tailor the compressor's air pressure range to your specific needs. Timed no-load shutdown and restart can be set from 1 minute to 10 minutes. This simply means if set to 10 minutes, the PLC will shut the machine off if the air pressure has remained above the low pressure setting for more than 10 minutes. Of course, the machine will restart when the air pressure drops below the low pressure setting. Again, this can be tailored to best fit your needs. The programmable auto start auto stop feature triggers the compressor to automatically start and stop once, twice, or 3 times per day and up to 7 days per week if required. This function is programmed through the built-in clock and PLC calendar. Basically, if first shift begins at 7 a.m. and ends at 4 p.m., you can program the PLC to auto start at 6:55 a.m. and auto stop at 4:05 p.m. Let's face it, Just one less thing to worry about in your busy day. Wrapping up the PLC segment of this video, I will briefly touch on the preventive maintenance alerts. The PLC will alert you when the compressor requires routine maintenance such as oil change, replacing the filter, mechanical checks, and bearing lube. This is driven by the PLC built-in hour meter. Another helpful feature is the load, unload hours log, which proves helpful when fine-tuning your compressor through programmable features previously mentioned. In case you are not familiar with the term load, unload, load means the pump is in the pressure mode, and unload means the pump is in a freewheel mode, making no pressure. A real time saver is the detailed fault history page containing a date, time, and frequency of any compressor fault. This feature quickly directs you to the source of the problem. The Polar rotary screw compressor is equipped with the Evo new generation air end, designed and manufactured by Rotacomp. Rotacomp is a master brand and is German made. Quality assurance bench tests are conducted on every air end before leaving the Rotacomp factory, which is probably why they've earned the nickname of Silent Efficiency. The Evo oil-injected air end is the heart of our air compressor system. The new rolling profile rotor design produces ultimate efficiency, reduced noise, and a longer life cycle through the highest quality standards. If you are not familiar with how a rotary screw pump produces air pressure, then hopefully a brief explanation along with the next few illustrations will give you a better understanding. The blue case is precision machined with an air inlet port and a pressurized air exhaust port. The casing surrounds and supports two high-speed precision rotors highlighted in yellow and orange, which are supported at each end by ultra-precision high-speed roller bearings. Input power rotates the yellow rotor, and in turn the yellow rotor drives the orange rotor. Although the rotors may appear to be touching each other with the naked eye, they are separated by a micro gap, and the same goes with the rotor clearance with respect to the case. The injected oil serves three functions: lubrication, heat transfer, and sealing. The micro gap between the rotor and the case are sealed by the injected oil, and the oil also serves as a rotor wear prevention barrier. The next three cross sections of the pump illustrate air being drawn in through the inlet port. Then the compressed air is transitioned to the exhaust port via the precision helix rotors. The combination of a highly durable design and a world-class manufacturer, Rotacomp, is exactly why Polar Air gives a 10-year warranty on all of our air end pumps, provided annual service kit is purchased through Polar Air. Our service kits are one of the most competitively priced in the industry. The Hyundai Motor supplies the muscle for the rotary screw compressor. The motor operates at 1750 RPMs with 4-pole starting torque and low harmonic distortion, which reduces motor noise. Here are some additional features of the motor. Premium motor bearings produce a 60,000 hour motor life. Flexible voltage range of 208, 230, 380, 460, and special order 575. TEFC enclosure, or known as totally enclosed fan-cooled enclosure, makes the motor internal components dust-free and waterproof. Dual-rated service factor, 1.15 for 40 degrees Celsius or up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and 1 degree service factor for 65 degrees Celsius or up to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. It has Class F insulation, rigid base motor design, premium efficiency, meeting or exceeding EISA 2007 requirements defined in NEMA MG-1, Table 12-12. NEMA design ensures that mating components, sizes, and bolt patterns are U.S. standard. To name a few: motor shaft length, shaft diameter, shaft key width, and mounting bolt hole patterns. It comes with a cast iron frame with conduit box with deep fin design for maximum cooling, and is also suitable for Y delta soft start through 12 lead design. Last but not least, the motor is inverter variable speed ready. Another critical component of the compressor is the air inlet valve. VMC inlet valve is installed at the inlet port of the compressor pump to control the capacity of the compressor. At the startup, the valve stays open till the control signal is applied to close the valve and restrict the compressor inlet airflow. During normal operation, the valve opens and closes in response from the PLC control signal to meet the air demand. At shutdown of the compressor, a built-in check valve automatically closes to prevent backflow of air and oil. VMC inlet valve is built with premium quality solenoid valves. The solenoid coil and valve are made to open and close many thousand times with trouble-free operation. The VMC inlet valve also has a built-in blowdown valve. This feature unloads the air from the air-oil separator tank and allows the compressor to start without back pressure and saves energy and increases the life of the drive motor. Another key component is our Italian-made split-bar oil-air aftercooler with electric cooling fan. The split-bar aluminum alloy radiator is separated into two parts. One section of the radiator is the oil cooler, and the other is an air cooler aftercooler. The oil cooler portion of the radiator is the life of the rotary screw compressor pump. While under the compression state, the hot oil is transferred from the compressor pump through the radiator where heat is dissipated. The cooled oil is then returned to the pump for another heat transfer cycle. The oil cools the compressor pump internally, allowing up to 100% duty cycle. The air-cooled aftercooler portion of the radiator lowers the temperature of the outlet compressor air to within 10 degrees approach from ambient air temperature. A cooler outlet air temperature also reduces humidity levels in your air storage system and makes for a more efficient dryer if used. The aluminum radiator design has large inner cores, reducing pressure drop, permitting maximum airflow, which is another energy-saving feature of our compressor. So hot air? I can assure you it won't be coming from us. The air-cooled radiator is equipped with a premium-built electric cooling fan. The master brand, German-made Rosenberg cooling fan is quiet and has a low 1750 RPM range. Large fan blades provide high-velocity airflow to the radiator core. The programmed oil temperature control is managed via the PLC, which initiates fan cycle on and cycle off when needed. The fan motor accepts multi-volt inputs such as 208, 230, and 460. 575 volt option is available but must be special ordered. Polar Air CNC bent oil lines. Our fixed oil lines are precision CNC bent to last the lifetime of the compressor. Top quality flex lines are used in our compressor cabinets. These blue-collared oil lines are made of a special rubber to withstand heat and any chemical breakdown from synthetic oil blends. Regular rubber lines will break down and become hard and brittle over time, developing cracks and leaks. Our rubber lines over time remain flexible and yield no downtime due to hose failure. The last notable feature is our vibration isolation system. A loud and noisy compressor can get on anyone's last nerve. Although the pump and the motor have sound dampening features, Polar Air did not stop there. The pump and motor assembly rest on a quad vibration dampening system. The dampening system makes our compressor one of the smoothest and quietest operating machines on the market. In today's highly technical and advanced marketplace, state-of-the-art engineering tools are incorporated at Polar Air to examine the compressor design for form, fit, and function. Manufacturing a reliable compressor is the foundation Polar Air has been built upon. Even in the cleanest of shops, inlet cooling air is littered with fine dust and debris that over time accumulates on key compressor components, degrading their cooling efficiency. The most notable component impacted by dirt buildup is the compressor oil cooling and compressed air aftercooling radiator. The dirt buildup serves as a barrier, inhibiting the radiator to work in the manner in which it was designed. Again, problem solved. Polar Air offers a pre-filter inlet option as animated through our CAD software. The pre-filter inlet air is filtered within a MERV 8 rating. The pre-filters are easily removed and reassembled, saving you costly maintenance and downtime. With the continual rise in energy costs, be sure to ask us about our variable speed drive option. Did you know that in most shops, approximately 1/5 of the electric consumed is contributed to the air compressor? Variable speed drive can save you as much as 40%, and that's not all. Many states have energy saving programs that incentivize the purchase of a variable speed option through rebates, earning you hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Let's reassemble the service panels and take this guy for a test spin. Hopefully this video has given you a better understanding of our rotary screw compressor design and functionality. In closing, allow us to take a couple of minutes to better acquaint you with Polar Air. Polar Air has over 35 years of compressor know-how. Polar Air by Eaton Compressor is a second-generation, family-owned company serving the U.S., Canada, and Mexico since 1977. Our innovative air product solutions are engineered to be the coolest and quietest running air compressors on the market today. And what really counts? We stand behind our product with the longest warranty coverage in the industry. Our 60,000 square foot state-of-the-art manufacturing facility is located near Dayton, Ohio. We manage hundreds of spare parts through our highly advanced ERP system because we know how important it is to keep you up and running. Our highly trained and experienced technical support staff is there when it counts, after you have taken ownership of our product. So, if you are interested in learning more or need help in sizing and compressing for your application, pick up the phone and give us a call, and thanks for watching the video.